And we're live. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Milk Drunk and Mental, where we had an issue with the fucking audio when we were trying to come on because that's the only way we can exist, apparently.
Yes, he couldn't hear Britt, then Britt couldn't hear me, and now we can hear each other. So we're good.
We got these little, the people that like go like this.
With their little tiny mic.
Yeah, we fucking bought some, bitch. So we're gonna try and use those next time. And I am very enamored by how soft this is. It's literally like bunny fur. Oh my God, I hope it's not bunny fur. I'll cry.
You gotta look into that. Do some research.
Microphone. Yeah, we can go review places. Okay.
Yes.
So, oh my God, I forgot I had this in my pocket.
I'm so fucking jealous. What the fuck?
For those of you
Not
listening,
even like not even one of those little squares, a whole fucking candy bar.
No, let me tell you where I got this because my husband doesn't listen to this podcast.
Sure.
For those of you listening, I just pulled a whole Hershey's bar out of my pocket. Like the kind you make s'mores with. I have to make sure he's not down. Hold on. Okay. So my husband has this quote, like secret, like candy stash somewhere. And he thinks that I don't know where it is. And for 4 years, I have played along and pretend like I don't know where it is. But I found it 4 years ago. It's in
Oh
the
my God.
fridge, in the beer fridge in the garage. It's like the cheese drawer. And it's like, it's not clear. So like you can't see in it. And like, why would I ever open that? Because it just has drinks in it. And
Yeah.
one day, for some reason, I did. And it was full of fucking M&Ms, Cadbury eggs, chocolate bars, like all kinds of shit. Halloween candy. I'm like, this motherfucker. Because how many times? Yeah, look at the look on. How many times am I walking around like on my period? I'm like, oh, I wish I had chocolate. Blah blah blah. I wish I had
He's like, oh,
fucking
sorry.
candy. Because we have a candy bowl, like a community candy bowl, and I have one
Community.
Ziploc bag full of chocolate stuff and one Ziploc bag full of like gummy and sour stuff.
Yeah.
And both bone dry right now, except for his nasty dark ass chocolate. So, anyways,
Wait, does
I
he
was
have
just
Reese's
out
in there?
there, and I was like specifically craving this.
Yep.
And I was like, and he was preoccupied with the baby, so I was like, I'm just gonna sneak it in my pocket and eat it while he's giving him a bath and putting him in bed.
That's
And then
amazing.
I have to hide the evidence.
Do
So
you
that
ever
being said, we need to talk. Just kidding.
Do you ever like let the Hershey's like sit in your mouth and like melt and then like chew and swallow? I do that with Hershey's like
Yeah.
every time I have them. So good. And then
I
with the
just
Hershey
love when they're like
Kisses,
a little bit melty and they're like kind of
yeah,
chewy because it's like
yeah,
fake chocolate.
yeah. And then with the Kisses, I bite
The
I bite
top
the tip
off.
off. Yep, just the tip. And then I pop it in and then I just suck on it and then I swallow. Very sexual candy apparently, but
That's what she said. Yeah. That's what your husband said you did.
yeah,
Anyways.
I do bite the top off.
Did you see that movie with Sebastian Stan?
Which one?
Any of them? No. The thriller where he's a cannibal.
No, really.
It's really good. Okay, I'm not going to say anything then, but you should watch it. I made my dad watch it with me because I thought it was so good. And he like dead ass thinks that like cannibals aren't a real thing. Like they're not real. I'm like, Dad, he's like, people don't actually eat humans. I'm like, yes, the fuck they do.
Yeah, they
like,
do. Not around. I mean, well, I was gonna say not around here, not like primarily
not
around here, but like, not around here, Brana. But like, I mean, there are fucking weirdos that do. Jeffrey Dahmer, hello.
Mm-hmm. I'm like, yeah, that's a real thing.
Yeah,
So, anyways,
it's gross, but
that movie is
real.
so fucking good.
Is it
I think
scary?
I don't like scary movies literally at all, but it's definitely a thriller, I guess. Do you like the show
Okay.
You?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I
so
like that show a
it's
lot.
like
Yeah.
that. When I say it's a thriller, it's like that. It's not
Okay.
like it's just like essentially no, I don't want to say anymore.
It's just a thriller. It's just, yeah.
It's just a
Okay.
thriller.
I'll have to
It's
look
so
into
good
that.
though. I watched it like twice in a week when it first came out. It came out during COVID, So I was like deep into my like TikTok edits era. I wasn't
Yeah.
editing because I couldn't figure out how. I was a big fan of others' work. And there was a lot of edits of Sebastian Stan from that movie.
Yeah, just a good looking fella. I remember him
Hmm.
from Gossip Girl. And
Oh
also
my
he's
God. Yeah.
yeah, and he's in Captain America. I don't know who he plays though. I don't even think I've ever seen
Oh
any of
my
those
God. You're
movies. So
breaking my heart.
I
He
like
plays
Mark.
Bucky
Well,
Barnes.
I was just talking to Jake about this the other night. How he's not a superhero movie fan. I was for a period of time, but I'm like, nah, okay. Like they're all right. I would watch one if someone was like, "Hey, do you want to watch it?" I'd be like, "Yeah, okay, sure," but
Hmm.
I'm not like like psyched about it.
Yeah.
But I never saw any of the Captain Americas. I don't know why. I liked Thor. I liked Iron Man, the 3.5 hour long one. Oh my god! Where spoiler alert, Iron Man
Avengers.
perishes. Yeah, thank you. I
Perishes.
just I just kept
I'm
wanting to
looking
say Marvel. I'm like, no, it's something.
I'm looking at my art wall because I used to have Doctor Strange, Bucky, and Loki, like art of them on my wall, but
Hmm.
I had to downgrade because I got more Star Wars art. I
It's a
ran out of room.
downgrade.
So I gave them to my friend's son. But
Cute.
I do have my picture with Tom Hiddleston, who plays Loki. I met him at Comic-Con last year.
Yes,
Which, if anyone's
that's
going
super
to New
cool.
York Comic-Con on October 8th on Thursday, hit me up because I'm going by myself that day. I just invited everyone to traffic me, but I will be there at the Javits Center on October 8th. Brown hair,
Single,
high
alone
floor.
woman. Here I am. Are you dressing up as someone? Dressed up as.
Yeah, I will be cosplaying, yada yada. No, since I'm going alone, I don't have the confidence to cosplay by myself.
Mm, understandable.
And I mean, I'm gonna meet up with a couple of my friends, I think. One of my Star Wars friends. I'm gonna meet up with him for a little bit, and I'm probably just gonna wear, I don't know, like I'm not gonna wear something on the fucking train down by myself like a jackass. You know what I mean? Like weird. Like that's why we get bullied for cosplaying because of shit like that. Let's
Right.
keep it in house.
Keep it in house. Don't be fucking weird about it.
Yeah, don't like be weird about it. Exactly. Okay. Anyways, 5 million sidebars later,
Hmm.
and you
Hmm.
listening to me inhale this secret chocolate bar. Okay, today's topic. Cait is going to speak on her C-section stuff, and then she's going to talk about her molar pregnancy, which I didn't even know what that was until she told me about it. So, do you have a
Yep.
preference on where we start?
Let's start with the molar. Let's get a
Okay.
little molar out of the way. So I want to preface this with I don't feel uncomfortable talking about this anymore. I'd rather kind of just like get the word out because it is not a well-known thing that can happen in pregnancy. I had no fucking idea what it was when it happened to me. And then I looked into it and basically like the criteria of people that it usually happens to, young Asian women for some reason, something else, either really young or really old. I was like, I'm none of these things. So super crazy. Super no, it's hilarious because I was
Because
like,
I
wait,
thought you
what
were
the
about to like
fuck?
list off all these attributes about yourself, and you're like young, Asian, and I'm like, wait a minute. I was like, hold, wait a minute.
Wait a minute. So
Like in
yeah,
the Kevin Hart
really
voice.
weird. So it was actually right after Jake and I got married in October 23. I took a pregnancy test. I think it was on Halloween and it said I was pregnant. And so we were really excited and we are like, oh my God, whatever. So let's see, when did my first appointment happen? I think my first appointment to go in was November. It was like November 21st or something like that, like third week of November. So we're, kind of like, my God, I'm pregnant. Like our lives are about to change. We're so excited. If you've had a child or you're pregnant now, like, that excitement in the beginning. You're like, oh my God, this
Yeah.
is so crazy, mind blowing, blah, 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 whatever. Like we weren't even trying and it just happened, whatever. So we go in for my appointment and you go in for the ultrasound. And we're like, ooh, you know, Because you're not thinking that like something like a bad outcome is going to happen. You're just like, yay, so excited. All right. So
Right.
we go in and I don't know, laying, I guess. I think they have you. Yeah, they have you lay. What the fuck? No, I'm sitting like this and they're ultrasounding my gut. No. So I pull my shirt up, get the ultrasound done, whatever, and she's doing it. And then she's okay. This is the worst, most cringiest thing in the whole fucking world. If you've ever had an internal fucking ultrasound, I know you have, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So cringy, so horrible. She's like, I'm not finding anything. Do you want to just guide it in? And I was like,
It's so
I
awkward when they
guess.
have you do that.
Yeah. It's so fucking weird and gross. Ugh. So then she's like, moving it around, whatever. And she's like, there's no baby. I was like, I'm sorry? But you want to say it like that? Or do you want to rewind and try that again? Because why the
Her
fuck did
saying
you
it like
say it
that
like that? Yeah.
is insane.
Yeah, dude. I was like, okay. Immediate thought, I did something wrong. Of course. But then also confusion because I was like, what the fuck do you mean? I took a pregnancy test. It said it was positive. Like, I didn't
Yeah.
fucking lie. I was like, did they think I came in and lied to them? That's weird. So then she's like, okay, I'm going to have you get dressed and I'm going to bring you into this exam room. And we're like, okay. So then we go and she's like, they'll be right with you. What is happening? No one's said anything about anything. No
Right.
provider came in. No, just the ultrasound tech. And I know the ultrasound tech can't say anything. They can't diagnose. They can't say yes, no, whatever. But
Right.
I just felt like maybe having a provider come in and just say like, hey, just fucking anything.
Anything.
We sat there for an hour with nothing, with nothing. Yeah, an hour. And I'm sitting there just like, what the fuck is going on? My thoughts are just, what happened? What did I do? I'm not lying. Am I crazy? I thought I read the pregnancy test right. And also, I was doing those HCG strips too, like every
Oh, yeah.
day.
I use those.
So I was doing that. And then this woman comes in 45 minutes in to take my blood pressure. And I was like, is someone coming in? Like, normally I'm not going to be a bitch about it. They got shit to do, whatever. But like,
Right.
this just happened to me. And I came in here thinking I have a baby and I fucking don't. So what's going on? She's like,
Yeah.
yeah, they should be in like 15 minutes. I'm like, okay. So then she finally comes in and she's like, hi, sorry, I had to talk to the doctor because this was a PA or whatever. She's
Yeah.
like, I had to talk to the doctor about it. And so we think what it is a molar pregnancy. And I think she said something about I don't know if she said something about like further blood tests or testing or something like that. But she was like, but we're not entirely sure if that's what it is. That's what we think it is. And I was like, okay. So at this point in my pregnancy, I'm starting to feel nauseous. It's not, I never threw up. And it was also a very odd type of nausea. It wasn't typical nausea. I don't know how to explain it,
Yeah.
but I just didn't feel good. I just did not feel
You
good.
just
So
feel
she
like
was like,
off. Like you're
yeah,
not right.
I just felt fucking shitty and didn't feel right. Yeah. So she was like, so we're going to have you come back in a week. And I don't even remember exactly what. And I was like, why? She was like, to do a DNC. So to do an abortion, basically. And I was like, there's no baby in there. Why are we waiting? And I was like, okay, but like, I don't know any better. I've never been through this. I'm not a doctor.
Right.
I'm just doing what they're telling me to do. So I'm like, okay. So then I want to say that was a Wednesday or a Thursday. That Saturday, I woke up that morning. I like just went in to go to the bathroom and just gush of fluid came out of me.
Oh my
And
God.
it wasn't just blood. It was blood and water kind of, but not super bloody and
Yeah.
gross. Like I know this sounds gross, but it just
No,
came
you're
out of
fine.
me. And I was like, what the fuck just fucking happened? So I was like, I think I'm gonna get in the shower because what the fuck? I'm covered in this shit. So I get in the shower, but I call my gynecologist's office and I tell them what happened. They have someone on call. reception or whatever. So
Right.
I'll never forget this because it was so fucking stupid. I call and tell, she's like, okay, what's your name? And I tell her, Caitlin St. Germain. And then a huge pause. And then, so K-A, I go, no, it's C-A. And I spell my name, I shit you not, fucking 3 times. Okay. And what's your last name? It's St. Germain. Okay. How do you spell? I was like, motherfucker, I'm going through some shit here. Hurry the fuck up. Look me up by my date of birth or something, because my last name is the worst to fucking look up in a system. I'm like
Yeah. Oh,
spelling it
same.
for
Because we've
her.
got the space, the cap. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes. And if it's like case sensitive too, oh my God, dude. So I was like, Jake, that was fucking torture. I feel like I was on the phone with her for like 10 fucking minutes. So then she's like, okay, I'm going to have a nurse call you back. Okay. So then I get in the shower, get out, nurse calls me back. Basically, okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to, my gynecologist office is right next to St. Peter's. So she was like, you're going to go into St. Peter's, you're going to go into labor and delivery. They're expecting you. Let them know, tell them your name, whatever, they'll get you in a room. Okay. This is all happening. It's like 9:30 in the morning, I think.
Yeah.
So I get there and we go in a room and Jake's like, yeah, it's pretty nice in here. I was like, Jake, I'm about to have a fucking abortion, you asshole. I'm like, this is where they give birth and they're taking the fucking. So I'll explain what a molar is in just a second, I promise, because people are probably like, wait, what? Like, it's different
Like,
from
what
a
is a molar?
miscarriage.
Right.
So we're in there. Because I had eaten, I had to wait 8 hours in the hospital for this motherfucking abortion. I
Are
missed
you
a
kidding?
Jonas Brothers concert for this. No, I'm not kidding.
Oh my
No. Yeah.
God.
Yep. So yeah, I was supposed to go with Emma. And then I was like, yeah, I kind of can't go. So then whatever fucking time it is, 8 hours later, I roll on in, get the DNC, and bring me back into the room. I'm all loopy and fucked up, whatever. They were telling me my HCG level. It was fucking a lot. It was like more than normal because that's what happens with molar pregnancy. So long
Yeah.
story short, a molar pregnancy, an actual baby does not form. It is a collection of cells that form. They just kind of accumulate in your uterus and they just sit there and they make you feel pregnant. You have symptoms of pregnancy. Your pregnancy test comes up as positive because your HCG levels are so fucking high. I don't know why that is. That's just part of it. But yeah, it's not even ever a baby. It's just a collection of cells. So they have to remove it because if they don't, that can accumulate in your body and it's bad for your body. And you might have to go through like treatment, like as if you have cancer, chemo, radiation to get rid of it.
Oh my God.
Yeah. If you don't get rid of it when your doctor tells you to, it can sit there and it's bad for you. So
That's really crazy.
yes. So what I had to do from then on out, every week, once a week, I had to get blood work done to track my HCG levels every motherfucking week. And they were like, and it's probably easier if you go to St. Peter's lab at the hospital because then they can have the results in a timely fashion each week, whatever. It was so awful. At one point, like when things started to kind of like set in a little bit, I was like, Jake, I am so fucking sick of this. I was like, every fucking week, it's a reminder that we don't have a baby when we thought we were going to have
Yeah.
one. It was awful. For 3 weeks, we were in bliss. And then it was all of a sudden, no baby. So it was November. And then I think up until February, I had to go weekly. Then they dropped it down to monthly. And that went on until that May, I believe. And then it was like, okay,
That
your levels are,
long? That's so
yeah,
long, dude.
yes, dude. And they tell you to wait a year, I think, after you reach 0, you're supposed to wait a year until you start trying again. It was crazy. I was like, dude, this is out of control. I was like, not only is this not a pregnancy, but now we have to wait. So, no, I'm sorry. You don't have to wait a year. I think it's a year after. Oh, it's a year after something. What the fuck? Yeah, because it was like May of 24. And then we started trying again, not quite that. April 25 is when I got pregnant for real. But yeah, so it's a really weird, rare thing that can happen.
I was just gonna ask,
And
is it like how common is it?
it's very rare. Either
Is it
very
genetic
young or very old women or Asian or all of the above.
or
Well, you
Asian?
can't be all of the above. Never mind. You can't be old and young at the same time. Genetic, I don't think so. I feel like I remember looking that up because I remember my mom had a hard time getting pregnant, but I think
Oh,
something else.
really?
Yeah, I think something else was going on with her, but I don't know what. But I was like, wait, did she have like a molar pregnancy or something? I don't know if she did. I don't think it's genetic. Yeah. So it's a really weird, rare thing that can happen. So
That is so interesting, and I'm really glad that
yeah,
we're talking about it because I feel like I mean, I'm 35 and I didn't know about it until you told me like last year.
yeah,
So I'm glad other people can be aware of it now because that is really,
yeah,
really fucking crazy.
yeah, it is. And it's very odd that it's called a molar pregnancy, like a molar in your
Yeah.
mouth. I don't know why it's called that. I think it must have to like maybe it's like the scientific name or something. I don't fucking know.
Yeah. Like the type of
So
tumor, cell mass,
right,
or whatever.
right. So yeah, I am not upset when I talk about it. I'm I'm comfortable talking about it. I'm open to talking about it. So if anybody ever has questions about it, I'm here. You can ask me. It's all good. You're not going to trigger me. I'm good. Other things trigger me. Other things
I feel
trigger
like
me. Not that.
it probably makes it a little bit sting a little less since you have Eloin as well, I would imagine.
1000%. Yeah, because if we were still trying, it would hurt for sure. It
Devastating.
just yeah, it would just I'd be like, I don't know, maybe if
Did
someone
you
like
sorry, go ahead.
no, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I don't know if this is like inappropriate to ask, but like so I
That's what
know
we're here for, right?
it's not like a real baby, but like did you like pass anything? Like did they like take like a clump, like a tumor out?
Yeah, they took when they did the DNC, they took all that
Did you
whatever
get to
was in
see
there,
it?
just cells. No. No, they knocked me out for it.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah.
I'm only asking because I had a 13 centimeter polyp taken out of my uterus and I asked to see it. I was awake for it. I didn't, that's a story for another day. I had no pain meds. I was wide awake for the whole thing. It was fucking crazy. But they were like, do you want to see it? And I was like, yeah. It looked like a piece of chewed
Yeah.
up gum. It's fucking gross. It was so
Well, honestly,
nasty.
at that point, if they're not gonna fucking drug you, yeah, let me fucking see it.
Yeah,
Honestly,
let me
let
get
me
my
keep it.
fucking money's worth here. The only
Exactly.
positive thing out of that is that my doctor told me, like my primary, when she found out that I had that procedure done with no pain meds, wide awake, like completely raw dog, she's like, she literally set her laptop down and she's like, well, you're ready for labor. And I was like, I hope it's a quick labor because that was
Mm-hmm.
only, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes of
Mm-hmm.
they open your I'm getting off topic. I won't go into it. But what we are going to talk about is a different type of procedure, and that is a cesarean section, which you had with
Yes.
Elwyn. You wanted
Yes,
it.
I did.
You asked for it.
Yep.
I have not been pregnant. We're still fucking trying, but I do not want one. Like the thought of it gives me anxiety. Where the thought of giving birth, it wasn't so much giving birth, I think you said, but just the unknown, like the unplanned, like
Yep.
going into labor and,
Yep.
there could be things wrong or you could not be home or whatever. So, do you want to like talk about why you'd prefer to have a C-section over natural
Yes.
or labor, whatever you want to call it?
Yes, I would like to. Thank you.
You're welcome,
So,
milady,
thank you, sir.
my liege.
My liege. Actually, really quick. So, Jake was giving Ellen a bath, and he got the bath ready. He goes, "Your tub is ready, my lady." So funny. So I hadn't really given it much thought throughout my pregnancy, and then we were rapidly coming up on my due date, and I was like,
Oh my god.
how am I gonna fucking give birth? How? So Ellen had been measuring pretty big, and
I forgot about that.
yeah, she was a big girl.
They were like, she's gonna be over 10 pounds. And I'm like,
Yeah,
no way.
yeah. 10 pounds. No, she was 9 pounds, 1 ounce. But they said she was measuring bigger and whatever. So I felt, to ease my worries, discomfort, anxiety, all of that, I felt, for me personally, and this is not anything I would ever push on anyone, you give birth the way you fucking want to. Just don't
Yeah,
put
no,
other
of
women
course.
down for doing it a certain way. Not you. I'm just saying in general, like
No, I
generally
don't
speaking.
care. No, like
Yeah, Brittany, I swear
I
to
could
you, I'm
change my
kidding.
mind when I'm pregnant. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, but just
Yeah.
from like a career standpoint, like I do not want a C-section.
Yeah, no, big time, because moving around after, yeah, it's a lot. So I just decided, I was like, hey, not only do I want a C-section, I want it planned. So let's get this motherfucking shit scheduled. So I spoke to a provider at my gynecologist's office, and she was like, yeah, we can do that. That's fine. She just asked why. They ask you why because they want to make sure if you had like sexual trauma or something of that nature, or just really just
Yeah.
any reason. But they do want to make sure it's not sexual trauma related. They're going to do whatever the fuck you want. It's your body. They're going to do what you want, but they just have to ask those questions. So I said,
Yeah.
no, I just would feel a lot more comfortable. She is measuring bigger. So I think that would make me feel more comfortable too if it was a C-section.
Hmm.
And they said, yeah, okay, sounds good. So then they had me schedule it. So when you schedule a C-section, I don't know if this is for every provider or like if it's standard procedure or just my office, whatever. You schedule it a week before your due date. So I had her at 39 weeks. Right. So we got it scheduled. I had a doctor that I really liked. That was another thing too. I really like my gynecologist. Hate the gynecologist
Mhm.
office with a fucking passion, but I really like the doctor. So we had the doctor I really liked and felt very comfortable with. And I obviously did not go into labor prior to, thank God. So we just had a lot of anxiety leading up to the day. I remember we were watching Stranger Things. I think it was December 31st, the very last episode came out or something. I don't know. We were watching Stranger Things 2 nights before, and then it was New Year's Day night, and we were like, oh my God, tomorrow's a big day. So it was crazy. You can schedule a time for it. Obviously, we wanted like it was like 6 or 8 a.m. We wanted 8 a.m. And they're like,
Yeah.
well, it's booked right now. Things can change, but we'll put you in for 10 a.m. Okay, got it. So we had to be there for like, I don't know, 8 a.m. I'm pretty sure. We had to be there like 2 hours ahead of time. So
Yeah.
you're just hanging out in this room, take your clothes off, got your gown on, chilling, tits out, muff out, fucking asshole out,
Cap
everything's
on,
out. Yeah.
shower cap
Like,
on.
yeah. So then when they were ready to take us back, I think they took us back. It was like just before 10 or like at 10.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, I put my cap on. I walked back, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I walked back because I stood up and I was like, wait, my gown in the back. They were like, we'll stand behind you. Don't worry. I was like, okay, thank you. Because my fucking ass is out. I was like, can you
Yeah.
help? So they bring you in and then you're sitting on they bring you into the exam room, or surgical room. I don't know what it's called.
OR.
Thank you. What the fuck?
The
Operating room?
surgical
Jesus Christ.
room.
The surgical room? The exam room?
Place where they do the surgeries.
Yeah. So they bring me in and then they sit me on the bed. I don't even know. Was it called something else? The fucking bed where they do the surgery.
The table.
Our table.
Yeah, the
I don't
table.
know. I don't know what's wrong with me. Well, it was a bed, essentially. Because I was comfy as fuck. Oh my God. I will get into that in a minute. So I sit on the edge and I had to sit like with my chin to my chest and I'm like kind of hunched in because they got to put the shot in your back. And they're like, okay, we're going to it wasn't an epidural. It was something else. And I was trying to
I was
think of the
just gonna say,
fucking name
was
of
it like
it.
a nerve block or something?
Something like that. I don't remember the name of it though. I was trying to think of it all fucking day. Not all day. Just as when we figured out this was our topic for
Just in the
today,
last
I
2
was like,
minutes. No, I'm just kidding. I've been thinking about it all day.
all fucking day for the past 120 seconds. So they're like, okay, we're going to inject this in your back. It's going to feel like a bee sting. by God, did it feel like a fucking bee sting? It was fucking spot on. I was like, because you know how they'll tell you, like, it feels like a certain thing, but it feels entirely fucking different and it hurts like really bad. Yeah. I'm like, no, actually, that's pretty much what it was. So then they're like, all right, hurry up and get up because my legs were going to start fucking like going to sleep shortly. So they were like, all right, get up on the bed. And I was like, okay, fuck. I was like, fuck, I have a 20-pound baby in my gut, but all right.
Yeah,
So,
all right.
fuck. So then I'm on the bed and starts kind of kicking in, feeling a little warm, feeling a little nice and tingly, cozy. And I was like, oh, yeah, this feels real good. I'm like, I don't feel a goddamn thing. This is great. You got your arms out flat to the side. And I'm just like, yeah. And I got my little cap on. And I got my fucking, I have to tell you this in a fucking second too. They tape like the thing to your arm, the needle, and they put the shit in there. Thank you.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Can't think of anything.
Were you
got my
even
arms
there
out.
or no, I'm just kidding.
I just peed a little. Dude, thank God I got
This is a mother's podcast.
True. And thank God I have my fucking diaper pad on because I got my fucking period the other day and alls I have are shit you not pads that are this long.
Probably
They go
pregnancy.
I fucking bought them like 2 months ago. I didn't know they were that big. Alls I knew was I needed
pads.
fucking pubes all the way fucking up my ass, like my whole ass crack. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
They're like as thick as an ice cream sandwich.
Pretty much. And it even like, you know how the ones that have the wings, like they have the little thing to cover it and the stickies, it has fucking 2 sets of those. So one's like the crotch of my underwear and then one's in the fucking back. I'm like, Jesus, I am not leaking through this thing, even if I tried. So yeah, I got that going on. So it's all right. If I piss, I could piss probably fucking 3 times.
But they're absorbent as hell, though.
I think they're nighttime and probably for people who bleed like a fucking lot at night.
But I use a Diva cup.
Ugh. Yeah, I gotta look into that.
Shot glass.
Drink up. So,
that's how I do it.
Fuck, I don't remember where I left off.
So you're laying there, your arms go numb, or your legs tingly.
My arms, fuck.
Is there like music playing, or is it quiet and awkward?
It was not quiet and awkward because the girls, they're all women. They're all just chit-chatting. They're like, oh, yeah, nice about. I was like, this is cute. They were talking about the Bills because my doctor's a Bills fan. And
hell yeah, go Bills.
Yeah, that's right. I am too. We are. And they were just talking about just shooting the shit. Like it's just another day in the fucking office. It was kind of bizarre because you're like, you're about to pull
you're about to my life so far. Yeah.
Yes. Like you're about to pull my fucking organs out and then pull my baby out. Like this is a crazy day for me. And you guys are like, oh yeah, you know, they do this like fucking 1,000 times a day, I bet. But
yeah.
So and the anesthesia, they're all super fucking nice. They're all fantastic. But the anesthesiologist was awesome because she was like, give me your phone. I'm going to hold it and I'll take pictures for you guys. And I was like, that's perfect. Because I saw someone online, like I saw a video and like, they were like, oh yeah, our anesthesiologist like offered. And I was like, well, I don't want to like ask, but she said something. And I was like, oh, perfect. So I'm out there feeling fucking awesome. Cause like, not only is it like, it's like you're on like you know when you're loopy from anesthesia?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. Like that's how you feel. And then you just don't feel anything from the waist down or from your belly down or whatever. It was fucking awesome.
Crazy.
Yeah. I was like, actually, I kind of want to feel that way again.
Yeah. Cause I'd have like no back pain. It would be amazing. I can't even remember the last time I didn't have back pain.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel you there. But then it was 10:23 in the morning. My big chubby girl was pulled out of my body and came into the world. And she was all big and chubby and swollen and purple. And she didn't cry. She let out once. She didn't cry.
I feel like crazy. Even now she doesn't cry. She like squeaks.
She does squeak a lot. Yeah.
I love it so much.
Yeah, she's a little squeaky girl. So they, I think she let out a cry when they put her on the scale because it's cold and metal, and she was like what the?
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was pretty fucking crazy. Wild experience. Something I'll never experience again. I don't want to fucking experience again. Well, I want to feel the fucking that needle in my back and fucking chill out. That's the only part of it. I don't, I don't want the rest. But no, literally a C-section, I was like, oh, I'm gonna be in there for a couple of hours because they're pulling your organs out. They gotta put them back in.
Yeah.
No, it's literally 25 minutes.
That is insane.
I'm sorry. That's to get her out. Then to get her back. The whole thing took like 40 minutes, honestly.
Yeah,
So
that's
like
so
the
fast.
whole prep and the lead up and laying down and getting my organs out of the way, opening me up, pulling her out, 25 minutes. And then shove the organs back in, sew me back up. Yeah, 40 fucking minutes is crazy. So
That was wild.
yeah, and then when Elwyn came into the world, Jake's like, "Oh my god, she's here." And I was like, it was really cute and really just a very touching moment.
Yeah, that's so
But
sweet.
it is, but it was crazy because we're just like laying there and I'm just like, I don't feel a goddamn thing. I'm just like, hanging, waiting. And then all of a sudden she's like, here's the baby. And I'm like, yo,
Holy
what
shit.
the fuck? Like just right in my face. Take a picture. It's like she caught a fish. Check this guy out. And I was like, oh my God. Like those fuck
Take
boys.
pictures like she caught a fish.
Yeah. But it was crazy. I'll have to show you pictures. I didn't post these for obvious reasons when you see them because like I'm pretty sure she had some shit on her and like
Yeah,
her
like they're
crotch is
gross looking.
there and
I
like
think you
yeah,
and
they're
I've
like
talked about it
nasty.
before. Like, we don't like when people post their like cottage cheese babies on Facebook.
Yeah, please don't do that. That's disgusting. That can be a moment for like your camera roll and like to show people that you're close to. You don't
Your
have to show fucking
family, yeah,
everyone.
like we have
Yeah.
pictures of Conrad like that. We weren't there, but her
Yeah.
mom took a bunch of pictures and she sent them to us.
Yeah.
So like we
And that's
have them,
perfect.
but it's so funny because we click on the, I don't know, like we were just looking at old pictures of the babies the other day and we're like, oh my God, they're so small. But I
Yep.
clicked on the live photo on accident and he was crying and I was like, oh
Mhm.
my God, it sounds just like his cry now. And John's like, well, that's
That's
because it's
so
him. And I'm like,
crazy.
I know, but it just like, do you know
But
what
it's
I
been
mean? Like,
so
it's just
long.
weird.
Yeah.
Like, it's like a small version of him.
Yeah. Yes.
And back then I looked at him thinking, I wonder what you're going to look like when you get older. And now I'm looking at him and I still think that I'm like, what are you going to look like when you get older? But then I look back at other pictures and I'm like, that doesn't even look like you. What the hell?
Yes.
He was
Yes.
bald as hell.
You sending the picture of the two of them together inspired me to go back and look at old pictures of her. And I was like,
Yeah,
what the fuck? I was like, they look so different. It's so
I
fucking weird.
know.
I gotta show you I posted on my Instagram story a video of her and I was crinkling her little Snoopy toy and she's like, because like the crinkle sound was like, I don't know, it was just like a really weird sound for her, but she was like
Like,
blinking and then she's just like sticks her little tongue out. I was like, stop. And her hair was so fucking light. And then I posted a picture that I took the other day of her. And I'm like, this looks like a different fucking baby. It's so crazy.
literally.
It's so crazy. And then it's just going to keep happening. Like they're
Mm-hmm.
just going to keep like changing and being different. And it's fucking crazy. But
Conrad's
anyway,
hair was
so,
like almost black when he was born, and his brother has
oh my
black hair.
God.
So we all thought he was gonna look just like him, but he's
Yeah.
obviously fair skin. He looks so much like his great grandmother. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Strawberry blonde hair. His
I
eyes
love
are
it.
like his grandma on the other side of, her mother's side of the family. And I think he looks so much like his mannerisms, Chad and I say, like he was just like his brother, even though his brother has like dark hair. But we're going down to visit them in less than a month. What's the date? Yeah, like we're going down the 10th to see his birth mom and brother and grandma, and I am so excited. I'm also getting to meet my friend Beth, who I met through adoption. We adopted from the same agency, her daughter, and this woman that was my friend and I's contact at the agency. So we're gonna have lunch with them, and then we're gonna drive
Oh,
out and spend the
fun.
weekend with Conrad's family, and I'm super excited.
Oh, that's awesome. That's going to be a good
Yep.
time. Love it.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna ask about the C-section.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
So for like aftercare purposes, I know my one friend had really crazy complications. Like her whole body for months had like a insane rash. Her hands looked like Halloween,
God.
like, witch with, like, the boils and shit. Like, it was so crazy, and it was all stemming from her C-section scar, and they figured out that she's allergic to, like, the adhesive that they used,
Mm-hmm.
and then her body kept, like, rejecting it, and then she was having, like, histamine flare up. It was so
My
insane. So between
God.
that and then, like, she kept having a hole open up, my other friend had a hole open up, and then I think you had it happen, and I'm like, "What the fuck is going on in women's healthcare that, like, this is such a thing?" And both of my sister-in-laws have had C-sections for all of their kids,
Mm-hmm.
and I've seen a lot come up on our Milk Drunken Mental TikTok
Yeah.
feed because it's mostly mom stuff about, like,
Mm-hmm.
C-section trauma or all the, like, bad energy and stuff that you can
Mm-hmm.
carry in the scar. Do you feel like any of that is true or real, or do you feel like it's blown out of proportion?
I feel like I don't even I don't really know, honestly. I don't
Mhm.
want to say yes or no because
Yeah.
I don't know. I almost feel like if you were to ask me maybe like a year from now, I could tell you because I feel like I'm still kind of like I'm still postpartum. So it's kind of like hard to be
Yeah.
like any bad energy that I have is coming from that. Like I don't know. I'm also fucking depressed, so it could just be the fact
Right.
that I have depression, but like I don't know, but I
Does it still
definitely think
physically
it's
bother you?
yes, sometimes. Well, I was having issues with it, I think only like, I want to say a couple months after giving birth. And then I had issues with it again. And when I say issues, I mean it opened, not the whole thing. There was just the fucking, the ends, the
Yep.
left and right, center, perfectly fine. Left and right sides. One side would open, and it's not like it was like, no, it was just, it looked like a fucking hole in my skin. It was just a little
Huh.
hole, but gross. Yes. Gross. Also uncomfortable. Also made me feel very uneasy because what the fuck? So I would have one open and then that would get resolved. And then the other side would open and then that would get resolved. And then everything was fine. And then in May, it was like mid May, I had a side open up again. Didn't have insurance. That was sick. But for some fucking reason, my antibiotic was free at Walmart. So I was like, all right, cool. So took an
Bet.
antibiotic, 2 weeks worth, finally closed back up. I have not had an issue with it since, but I will still randomly get, it's not pain. It's almost like I'll still get random pulling and I'm not even twisting. It's like I'll just be walking or
Huh.
I will move a little bit, but it's almost like it's pulling and I'm not moving in a way that would make it pull. It's very
Yeah.
bizarre. Also, I personally, I know a lot of people are like, oh, this is what you can use to make your scar go away, make it look better. Honestly, if I'm being completely motherfucking honest, I don't give a fuck what it looks like. I don't
Right.
care. I'm the only one, and Jake is the only one. We're going to see it. So I'm not
Mhm.
like, and it doesn't look like that bad. It's still a little bit purple on the sides. The middle
Yeah.
is just like, it's kind of pink. But it's not like it's a fucking massacre. It's just a fucking line, you know?
Right.
And I get very nervous about putting new products on my skin,
Mhm.
especially when it's going to be an incision that I have had open multiple times. I get nervous about putting stuff on it because I just don't want that to also irritate it and then that cause an issue. So
Right.
I'm like, right now, at this point, I'm not comfortable with putting anything on it. And I also don't give a fuck. But if I do find like, actually, I kind of give a fuck, then I will look into putting something on it down the line. But right now, not worried about it.
Yeah, because
But
it's super
yeah.
low, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's really low. Like the lowest rise jeans, you wouldn't even see it. You know what and it's like, this body is not wearing low rise jeans again. So no one's got to worry about that shit. I'm not wearing low rise fucking bikini bottoms. No, we're high waisted till I die, motherfucker.
Same. I'm
So
not
yeah,
giving it up at
but
this point in time.
no, no, it's too uncomfortable.
I know.
But yeah, so that's my C-section journey. I gotta say, getting up out of bed after everything wore off, pretty tough. Pretty tough. Not gonna lie to you. Moving, pretty awful. And then, trying to sit up out of bed, you're like, you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to roll to the side and then like push yourself up. But I was like, because I
You
didn't
just, like,
know.
automatically do it, I feel like.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just because that's what you're so used to doing. So you're like, why? Whatever. But yeah, so it is very, very, very tough to move for a little while. after a C-section. Your abdomen is just completely compromised. Also, something I did want to bring up too, which is interesting and weird, and I bet I'm not the only one who has felt this or some version of this. I said this to Jake, and it's kind of weird to explain, but I almost felt like because I was numb when I was giving birth, it's this weird like disconnection. Like I feel connected to my daughter. I don't feel
Yeah, yeah.
like I love her. I feel connected to her. She's my world, all that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like weird. I like don't know how to explain it. It was just a weird disconnect because she wasn't here and then she was. And I was just laying there and didn't feel a thing. I don't know.
I feel like I know what you're trying to say because I felt the same
Yeah.
way with Conrad because I didn't give birth to him. And it was like
Right.
all of a sudden they're just here and I didn't have to
Yeah.
experience any like trauma. Not that saying you didn't experience trauma, but like just for me, like I didn't go
Right.
through, I didn't carry him for 9 months or whatever. And I feel like for you, just naturally from years and years of being the way like women give birth, your
Yeah.
brain was probably prepared to have that experience.
Yes.
And then it didn't because we have new
Right.
technology and stuff now. So
Right.
maybe your brain feels like you missed out on something. I don't know.
Right.
Like,
Yes. Yeah. Honestly, yeah. That's kind of how I feel. It's just like it was like, okay, yeah, I'm pregnant, 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 feeling all this, pain towards the end, just very uncomfortable, blah, 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 whatever. And then I'm all of a sudden numb, and then all of a sudden she's here, and then all of a sudden it's like, wait. And then I didn't really associate the pain I was in with birth. I was just
yeah,
like, I'm in. It was like my
you were
brain was
uncomfortable.
like,
Right. You're just uncomfortable.
yeah, like you just went through something, but like it's not because of this baby. I don't know. It's just so fucking weird to to say and trying to
I know
explain. But
exactly what you're trying to say, but it is really
yeah,
hard to describe.
yes, yes. Like I feel a connection to my child, but it's not to do with that. It's just like between her being in my belly and then coming into the world, there's just like this weird
Gray
disconnect. Yeah,
area. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Honestly, like this sounds very like woo woo or whatever you want to call it, but I almost feel like there probably is some type of deep, serious meditation that you could do, even on YouTube. Like I do a lot of meditation stuff on there. I took a
Uh-huh,
meditation class through my chiropractor actually,
uh-huh,
and do it anymore. Like he does like daily practice and I just don't. I should because I would feel incredible because when I do
uh-huh.
truly meditate, I do feel great, but I do it, only when I'm having an anxiety attack or something. But you should look into that because there might be something or even like particular this is what I was talking about with those C-section scars. People will say that they have how we hold trauma and
Mhm,
sadness and grief and stuff in our fascia. You hold stuff like that in your scar and I'm
mm,
wondering if your body just wants to get it's almost like there's a damper, a stack of books like sitting on top of your love and like connection to Elowen and
yeah,
you need to like stretch and like get it like off of you almost to like
right.
this. I sound like a fucking psychopath right now. I just heard myself out loud, but do you know what I'm trying to say?
No,
Like,
yes,
because
yes,
I'm like big into all of
1000%.
that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
We were teaching Conrad yesterday. Fair, my cousin's a sound guy for the refrigerator, so we were watching them, and he wanted to touch the tree, and I was like teaching him how if you stand barefoot on the ground and you're
Mhm,
grounded and you are touching the tree, like the energy like
mhm,
flows down through the tree roots and up through your feet and
right.
blah blah blah. And it's like it's I'm hokey, like whatever, but I really believe in that stuff. When I am
Yeah,
having really bad panic attacks or whatever, the first thing I do is go outside and I immediately feel like 20% better. And then I take my shoes off and I stand in the grass or whatever. And especially if I'm on the beach, like that is my place that I feel
oh,
like the
yeah.
most calm. And I don't know if it's because I'm like an Aries, so like the water's like calming to the fire. I have no idea. But yeah, I feel like maybe there's even like a person, like a meditation person. What are they called? Do they have a name? You go work with them
Meditation
and
person. I'm not really good with names, so not really good
fucking
with what things are called in this world, so wouldn't
yeah.
ask me. But
But I
no,
guarantee if you posted that, what you were just trying to say to me on Reddit or
mhm,
something,
yeah,
somebody would comment and be like, "Oh, you should try blah 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 therapy or
right, right.
whatever." There's a fucking therapy for everything these days, but
Yes. Yeah, I feel
You
like
never know.
I needed to feel something,
You need an
but I
emotional
didn't.
release,
I needed,
probably.
yeah, like I needed to feel her. It's gonna sound
It was
weird and
like it
gross, but
was
like I needed to
building,
feel her
building.
coming out of me to
Right,
like
like, it was
have that
building,
full
building,
circle
building
moment.
inside of you, this
Yeah.
feeling, and then it's almost like, you know, essentially your water breaking, like a dam bursts, and, like, all the emotion comes out, she physically comes out, all
Yes.
the whatever, and, like, you skipped over that, essentially,
Yes.
like, it all
Yeah.
happened, but your body didn't feel it, so
Right.
your brain didn't feel it because your brain didn't connect with the
Yes.
pain and trauma,
Yes.
like my mom described it as taking the biggest shit of your life, and there's just, like, instant relief and, like, pressure
Yeah.
when
Right.
the baby comes out, so I
Yep.
feel like your body missed out on that, and it's almost like you're sitting at the top of the roller coaster waiting to go down still, and you're
Yeah.
just, like, hanging there waiting to
Right.
complete this pregnancy journey, and it's like you're stuck because of the
Yes. 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 I'm glad I said
you don't
this
need a
because I was
therapist,
like,
you just need me. Just kidding.
yeah, for real. What the fuck? Got you for free, bitch. But yeah, like I'm glad I said this because I was thinking about like things I wanted. I mean, I knew what I was going to talk about, but like just certain things I was going to say. And I was like, yeah, I should actually bring that up because not
Yeah,
only for
that's what we're
your
here for.
perspective, yeah, but then also like just if there's someone who's given birth the same way I did, you know, C-section, whatever, if they feel that too, reach out to us.
Please.
I want to talk to you. Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
Please
motherfucker.
connect with Cait, DM us,
Connect
TikTok,
with me on
Instagram,
Instagram. I'm
Facebook.
I'm our Instagram. We're both our Facebook, and Brit is our TikTok.
I can't tell you the last time
Got
I've
it?
been on Facebook.
It's all
I'm
right.
so bad. But
No,
I
it's a good thing that you're not on it all the
I
time.
love
I'm on
not
it all the
being on
time.
social media.
Yeah,
When I was on the
you
cruise,
stay
like,
that way.
I've been slowly declining, like, over the past 2, 3 years, but now this past week I was on the cruise, and so I really
Mhm.
wasn't on my phone because I didn't have internet other than just, like, iMessage, and now I've barely been on TikTok since I've been home. I've watched a few videos that people have sent me,
Mhm.
and I think I went on, like, on the airplane maybe for a little bit or whatever, but it's very nice. I almost, like, go
Oh,
to get
that's
my
awesome.
phone and I'm like, "Ugh," like, I'm, like, disgusted with it. I'm like,
Yeah.
"Meh, meh,
Right. You're like, nah, I don't need it.
meh."
That's where I want to get. Maybe I need your fucking brick thing. Maybe I got to get one.
Yeah,
I think I
you
should.
should.
Yeah,
Let me
because
know
I'm
if you order
fucking.
them because I lost mine, so I haven't been able to reblock, like, I still have Facebook blocked and everything on my phone,
Yeah.
but I don't wanna turn it back on because then I can't ever get into TikTok or Snapchat. Just to wrap up this week's episode, last week we started our question that we're gonna be asking every week, and our question was, would you rather have a third-degree tear or eat your own placenta? I said a tear. Cait said eat her own placenta. We said, like, a spoonful. Did you have any replies on Instagram?
No, I did not. So fuck all of you. Just
You're
kidding.
all
We love
boring.
you. But like, come on. No, literally, you're all fucking boring. This is a good question.
So she wrote her name, so I think that I can do it. You guys can literally just send us a text message. Like, you don't even have to talk
Yeah.
to us. If you hate us and you wanna, like, anonymously, like, be a fan, you can literally just text us. Just a reminder on how to do it. You go into the description of the episode, no matter where you're listening, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, whatever. Go into the description and there's a link. It says, like, send us a note or whatever the fuck it says. You click it and you don't even have to be answering the weekly question or episode, bi-weekly, monthly episode. You can
Whenever the
literally just
fuck we get
write
them
to
out.
us. You can leave us a voicemail. You can text us, whatever. So I had 2 people reply. First up, we have Chloe. Shed 1,000. Wait, hold on. How many zeros we got here? 1, 2, 3. A lot. 1,000 billion trillion percent eat my own placenta.
Yeah,
Also,
Chloe.
let me know when you guys go to Utterly. I will meet you there. Obsessed with you guys. Thanks, Chloe.
We love
Can't
you,
wait to meet
Chloe.
you.
Yes. Yes,
Always
she's
so
awesome.
supportive. And then we have Meg from New Jersey. She said, I would rather eat my placenta. I had 3 tears. And then in parentheses, she said, not sure what degree they were, deaf first or second. And I would not want to endure it again. There was so much blood and the smell. Oh my God, no way. Going to the bathroom was a whole process.
Oh God.
So it seems I am the only one that would want the tear.
Bro, I didn't
And
even
I
think of the
still stand by
smell.
that.
And you're like, you know what? I'm not even changing my fucking opinion. Still, give me that tear. But what about the smell?
I can't.
I didn't even consider that.
Let me just Google what placenta looks like. Hold on a second.
Can I like
Okay, I'm
grill it?
laughing.
Can I have grilled placenta? Or does it have to be straight out the fucking
Can I grill it?
and then drizzle it with fucking never mind. I'm getting too gross. Sorry.
Balsamic. Are you guys out of your fucking mind? No, I'm getting the tear. Come on. You guys can't be serious. How do you zoom in on this fucking thing? It
I
looks
would
like
look
scrambled up
actually, let me see.
lasagna.
Ooh, yum. I love lasagna.
What the fuck?
But like, is it
Ew,
like
no, it looks
pink
like
and red and gross?
it looks like rubbery, like an old condom or something. Oh, for this week's question, Cait came up with a really good one, aka she Googled it.
I did.
Fun
Thanks,
mom
Google.
questions, I think she Googled. Because we don't
Sure
use
did.
AI up in this podcast. Also, grand announcement, Conrad slept through the night last night.
Yay. Oh my God.
We'll
Thank
see if it
God.
happens again.
Hallelujah.
It's been 2 to
God,
3
let's hope
times a
so.
night for like a month.
Are you going crazy? Because
Kind
I
of.
felt like I
I'm
was
really
going crazy
fucking
when she was
tired.
doing that.
I can't
Yeah.
complain though because I was just on a cruise without him for 5 nights. So I still
Yeah, you
didn't
got a
sleep
break
because
from
my
that.
back woke me up, but
Mm-hmm.
doesn't
Mm-hmm.
matter. Anyways, this week's question is, Cait, go ahead.
I don't remember. Hold on. I don't
Jesus Christ.
remember it.
Hold on, I'll pull it up on my phone. You texted it
Okay,
to me.
good.
If you could walk into your teenage bedroom right now, what poster on the wall or fashion trend would you be most embarrassed to explain to us? So go to the link
We want to hear it.
and discuss.
Do you want to go first?
I'm trying to think what's embarrassing. I held on to my stuffed animals for a very long time. I know we already discussed me thinking they had feelings and stuff in a different episode. But what I said to
That's
you
okay.
was I was super into posters and like making collages and pictures. I had pictures everywhere. I still have pictures. Literally, I am still a child. There's Star Wars all over my fucking look, like everywhere. I've got Thrawn over there. I've got light, like just shit everywhere. It's just like cozied me. I had on my ceiling 3 Jonas Brothers posters. Like,
Oh,
so when I laid
3
in bed, I could
posters?
look at them at night. And then I was really
Which
mad
ones?
because my brother came in and poked like pencils through the eyes on Joe on one of the posters. But I was a Kevin girl because I thought that since nobody liked him, they either liked Nick or Kevin, that I would maybe have a better opportunity of getting with.
You definitely shaved your legs when you went to a concert. Have you been to a concert?
Taylor and I have been to, I think, 5 or 6 Jonas Brothers concerts.
I've only been to 2 because every time they came around, something fucking happened. Like something happened that stopped
A
me from being
goddamn
able to
Molar
go.
pregnancy.
Goddamn fucking Molar stopped me in 2023.
Okay, so what you're saying is next time they tour, we're going to do a podcast field trip to the Joe Bros.
Yes.
Yo, reply in the chat
1,000%.
if you want to, if you're down to go with us. We'll
Yes,
pregame
please.
at
I
my
know
house.
Emma's
I'll borrow
down.
my dad's Suburban, drive us all down.
Emma, I know you will join us. She loves the Jonas Brothers.
Taylor will too.
Yes. So yours was Kevin. Okay. And mine was Joe.
I am
Okay.
now a
Kevin is
Joe
hot
girl.
now. Yes. But the 3 of them, yes, they're all very attractive. Kevin is definitely very good looking now.
Uh-huh.
I never thought he was good looking back in the day. He's a DILF. They're all DILFs. They all have kids.
Mm-hmm.
They all have girls too, which is crazy.
Nick looked good in the Chains music video, his first like solo song.
Mm-hmm.
You got me in chains.
It's so dramatic too. I fucking love
So
it.
corny. I
I
love it.
stand by it though. I stand the fuck by it. And they're going on tour again, the Burning Up tour again. And I'm like, and
Are
they're
they
not
coming to
even coming
Albany?
around here. No. I'm like,
Are they going to
what the
Syracuse?
fuck? I don't remember. They're definitely going to the city, but I don't want to go to the city. I want to see them around here.
I know. I don't want to go to the city either. I am going to see Harry Styles in September, though, which is
Oh,
exciting.
that's
I don't know what
awesome.
to wear. Send me inspo, people.
Dress up as him. I was not a One Direction girl. Not that
I
I
went,
like Harry Styles, but I
I
don't
just missed One Direction. Taylor was very, very hardcore One Direction girl. Got like a pillow for Christmas, like lots of merch. But she was in
some
high
merch.
school, and I honestly think it might have been early-ish high school.
Hmm.
So I was already out of college, but now, like, as of, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago,
Hmm.
I started listening to One Direction and I am fucking obsessed. And now, obviously, I like Harry Styles, but I would say overall, I'm more of a One Direction as a whole fan, like just the old songs.
Hmm. Hmm.
But I obviously really, really like Harry Styles too. So
Yeah,
I just saw a
they
video
definitely
of
have
him
some
walking in
bangers.
the pouring rain on stage today. He looks so good. He's like ugly
No,
cute.
you know who looks fucking good is my man Joe. All right, my
Joe
man
always
Joe
looking
Jonas.
good.
He's always looking fucking good. And then now on TikTok, Instagram, whatever. You know how when Nick does red dress in
Yeah,
Burn
yeah.
It Up, so he does what is it? The one lyric. Fuck, now I can't fucking think of it when I need to
High
think of it.
heels, red dress,
No, it's the
all
one
by
before that.
yourself.
It's "Put You Down" or something like that. And Joe does that one, and it's like it's becoming as iconic as red dress, basically. So everyone's loving it. He's just like going with a lyric, and he's like, I don't know. He's just the best. I just thought, yeah, just it's becoming a thing because he's singing the lyric. Like, did you ever see the videos of him, his part in Vacation Eyes, the song,
No,
the videos of Joe? I'll send you one.
I don't
But
think so.
that's like they call why they call it Joecation Eyes because it's his part in the song, and it's like everyone's like, I fucking love it. Yeah. So no, I've been a Joe girly since I was like 15. So it's almost 20 years under my belt. But yeah, so anyway, so that was your your embarrassing thing. My embarrassing thing, I said I was obsessed with Drake Bell, like unhealthily obsessed. I fucking loved him. He's a cute guy, but it's like I don't know, whatever. Loved him. And then I told you, and then we were actually kind of like, it's kind of cool. I took the covers off of a bunch of 17 magazines, which I was obsessed with. I loved 17 magazine. I took a
Uh-huh.
bunch of the covers off and taped them on my wall as like a mural. But then I was saying that I had a ceiling fan and I only taped them on the top. Like one would fly off here and there, and they're just fluttering in the fucking. It's it
Do
was
you
stupid,
remember
but like what?
do you remember the trend to like take the 4x6 photos and do them along like the top of your room in your dorm?
Yeah,
Did you do
yeah.
that?
I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't do
I
any of that.
didn't, but I was jealous of all the other girls' dorm rooms I was in that did that. I
Mm.
was very on brand 2009 and I got these sticker picture frames and I had them all over
Ooh.
my wall. And then I had an Anchorman poster and a Legally Blonde musical poster and like a skiing and a rugby poster. Like I don't know who I thought I
All
was,
over the
but
map,
I think I
girl.
was confused. I also would have Girls Next Door because I really
Yeah.
liked that show that was on MTV. And then looking back, everybody probably thought I was bisexual because
Wait,
they're in
was this
like
in your
slutty
dorm?
outfits. Like they're in like bra and underwear. And I just had them,
You're
the
like, yeah,
girls
I
next
like that.
door. Just for the
Was that in
record,
your
I'm
dorm?
straight. What?
Well, you are married to a man. You
Yep.
said, was that in your
I could be
dorm?
bi though if I'm married
No,
to a
that's true.
guy
That's true. That was in your dorm or at home?
in my dorm.
Yeah, that's cool. I didn't
Hmm.
have a dorm. I didn't go away to school.
Loser. Just kidding.
I am a fucking loser. I fucking commuted, bro. Commuter.
All right.
Okay, I
Well,
think that's it.
that is it. I hope this is a Friday evening. I hope everybody has a fabulous weekend.
Yes, yes, yes.
And I still need to edit our YouTube video of us going through my old Barbies and stuff. But life has
That was
been
fun.
crazy. I have literally like not been home in like a month, I feel like. So
Yeah. You got a lot going on, girl.
And then I'm going to Texas, and then I come back, and then you and I go in
OBX, baby.
We're
Can't fucking
crashing
wait.
because we don't have any money. We're going to stay for free at my parents' house in the Outer Banks.
Nothing wrong with that.
Ooh, we should bring our little tiny microphones so we could do.
Yes.
Oh, we could interview Stephanie. Thanks for
All right,
listening to Milk
guys.
Drunk and Mental. As always, like, subscribe, follow, tell your friends.
Yes,
Leave us
we're
a
at.
message in our inbox. Text
Yes.
us.
Do that. And we're at Milk Drunk and Mental.
Milk Drunk and Mental.
Everywhere. Yeah.
Everywhere.
Milk Drunk and Mental on Facebook also. Okay. Stay mental, Milk Drunks.
We love you.
Bye.
Bye.
What were you eating before, like when you couldn't hear me?
Oreos.
I was like, yo, this bitch is loving what she's eating right now.
It was so good. I think you couldn't hear me. I was talking like.
No, I heard you. You couldn't hear me.
God, that's right.
Yeah, you were like.
I was really getting into it.
Yeah, eating and like, I don't know, typing, scrolling something. I don't know.